I don't have many original thoughts, but this might be one of them. My sister-in-law and I were chatting the other day when she asked me, why do you have 3 parts to all of your cakes? And I was like, no one's ever asked me that before. If you've had a cocoa honey cake before, you'll know that most, not all, but most have 3 different components. The cake bit itself, the filling in the middle, and then the buttercream on top. And the reason I do that is because people don't actually like cake, they just think they do. And what I mean by that is most cake is very one-dimensional. Take a vanilla cake with a vanilla buttercream, a very popular birthday cake. Flavour-wise, it's obviously just vanilla, so it's not that interesting. But texturally, even though you've got buttercream and the cake, it doesn't provide that much diversity on the palate. If I had to describe the texture of a cake with buttercream, I would just describe it as stodgy. The same is true for a chocolate cake with a chocolate ganache, for example. It might taste delicious when you first try it, but it quickly becomes too rich and not interesting enough to keep going. At this point, someone's yelling down the phone at me to be like, other combinations do exist, you know. And that's true, but I think textural delight comes in 3s. I think cake with a compote or a crunch really makes it that much more exciting for the palate. And flavour-wise, there needs to be more than just sweet. And by that I mean a nuttiness or a tanginess or a sourness or even a spice element. So take a vanilla cake with a strawberry jam and a vanilla buttercream. Yeah, it's texturally more interesting than it was without the jam, but it's still very one-dimensional in flavour in that each component is just sweet. Now, if you replace the strawberry jam with a raspberry compote, then you're changing the flavour profile to something that has a slight tartness to it. Not only that, but compote is generally less viscous than jam, so now you're adding that extra level of moisture to it to make it texturally more interesting. And I think that one simple change has taken the cake from something that most people would have found okay to eat, but probably wouldn't have more than 1 slice, to something that is far more exciting to the taste buds. Anyway, if you've made it this far, let me know what you think. Do you like cake? Thanks for watching.